German Fallschrimjäger. When most people hear that word, they think of the German paratroopers that fought the Allies in World War II. While that is the name for the airborne forces of the Luftwaffe, it is also the name for the current Bundeswehr airborne forces as well. Today on this channel, we're doing not only a deep dive into the modern day Fallschrimjäger, but also into a very specific regiment within it. Who is Fallschrimjäger Regiment 26? What is their purpose amongst the Bundeswehr? The Fallschrimjäger Regiment, according to the Bundeswehr website, employs German paratroopers in a spectrum of land operations. They act as first responders and carry out military evacuation operations and provide support for special forces operations. They are part of the German Rapid Forces Division. Overall, the structure of the gear and training makes the regiment more suited for airborne operations, which includes jumping from aircraft and independent combat in the middle of enemy forces. The regiment would be and is used to hold crucial areas of combat while advancing infantry forces arrive. The 26th Regiment was established in 2015 and currently has about 1,800 members. There's a total of 11 companies in this regiment. So now that you know what the 26th Regiment is, what impression am I even doing? Today, I will be showing off my 2017 Fallschrimjäger 26th Regiment kit. This impression is inspired by a photo set that was done in Saarbrücken, Germany during training. Note that this kit is not a one-to-one and I do not consider it fully completed yet. I have quite a few changes and things I would like to add to consider it complete, and I'll actually cover this at the end of the video. However, this is still an accurate impression of what Fallschrimjäger Regiment 26 used in 2017. To start things off, here we have the base uniform in 5-farb. For the top, I'm using the Leo Color field shirt. We can see this top being used in reference photos both here and here. Now, these tops are quite common amongst the Fallschrimjäger Regiment and EGB. They were made with a close collaboration with Leo Color and experienced specialists to improve the past combat shirts. One of the key differences I wanted to point out is going to be the chest pockets. Having worn the KSK one, I often feel that the buttons pushed into my chest from the weight of the plate carrier itself. On these combat tops specifically, they fixed that by not adding buttons anymore and actually including Velcro instead. Another nice feature of these tops are the ventilated underarms. This is amazing for the summer and really hasn't been an issue for the winter either. On the sleeves, we have the sewn in German flag, and underneath that, we have a large space for Velcro. Also on these shirt sleeves, we have two large pockets. This is awesome for storing tourniquets and other medical information. The pants are the Leo Color Einsatzkampfhosen. These are designed in the KSK style, and the key features of these pants are going to be the built-in knee pads, the large pockets on the side, and the straps that secure these pockets when troops are airborne. One of my favorite comparisons with these pants is comparing them to the US World War II paratrooper pants. Side by side, it definitely looks like the two have a pretty common design. You can especially see this in the reinforced knee pads and the pocket layout. For the helmet, I am running the MSA TC APH. Now, the model I have here is a reproduction one made by the Gear Locker. It is an extremely accurate reproduction, however, the only reason I'm actually using it over my real APH is simply the color. Looking at these photos, you might notice that there are not many APHs even being used, however, the ones that you do see are in that OD color. The main helmet you're going to see in these reference photos is the Sonic 3 helmets. However, outside of the time period for this impression, this regiment uses a variety of NATO helmets. This includes the APH, however, even those reference photos are still maybe rare amongst the other helmets. The reason for this is that the APH was originally meant for only KSK. EGB would only receive these helmets on deployments attached to KSK. However, many more began to receive these helmets, especially MP and people that went on special shooting courses. The eye protection that is being used is the Bundeswehr issued Sawfly shooting glasses with the black lens. I covered these briefly in my past 3-farb EGB kit video if you are curious about them, so I'm going to link that up towards the top if you want to check that out. For the ear pro, I'm using the knockoff Comtac XPIs. This is definitely something I plan on changing and upgrading, however sadly, by the time I was making this video, I couldn't get the real ones in. For the plate carrier, I'm using the Linderhof Tactic Gen 5. This carrier is quite unique to the kit and is seen on almost every individual in this photo shoot. The LHT Gen 5 is specifically meant for German Special Forces units, and you don't really see it anywhere else. Now, you can buy these plate carriers commercially, however, it will have one main flaw. The Bundeswehr issued Gen 5s have a tan mesh on the inside, which you can see here. The commercial ones will have the same Steingrau colored mesh that you see on the front and back plate bags. To keep it accurate to the impression, I have my LHT pouches in 5-farb set up in a specific way. On the front of the plate bag and on the first strip of Molly on the cummerbund, I have 5-farb multi-caliber taco pouches. This specific pouch is seen in countless Regiment 26 photos, but also in many other German reference photos. On the left side, which is extremely common in reference photos, I have the 5-farb LHT IFAC. On the right cummerbund, I have an upside-down LHT 5-farb double mag pouch. Now there's actually two reasons for this placement. The first reason is it is seen in very specific reference photos. The second reason is I don't actually use it for magazines, but rather large smoke grenades. Being upside down makes them much easier to reach and have ready. On the back of the plate carrier, I have the LHT Hydro Pack. On that, I have a frag pouch and another upside down magazine pouch. The reason for this odd placement is from a specific photo in the 2017 photo set. The upside down mag pouch is not meant for the actual individual in kit, but anyone else in the squad to have access to when needed. Overall, both the look and the feel of this plate carrier is amazing. I finally upgraded to the real LHT one from a Roman one. I couldn't be happier with the feeling of authenticity that this gives to the kit. For the gloves, I've got the Banana Petzl repelling gloves. As you can see here, they're quite common in this specific set of reference photos. I honestly think they're a cool addition to the kit, and it really helps break up the camo pattern and just adds another color to the kit. The rifle that is seen in these photos is the G36K-A4. What makes the K-A4 special and different from other G36 builds is going to be the handguard, rail, and the stock. While there are other smaller differences that also make the G36K-A4 different, these are the main features of the build that make it really stand out. So let's jump into what features we have with this G36. To start off, we have the LLM01. This is the laser and flashlight of the gun. This odd looking light is seen in many German reference photos and is honestly a staple of any German impression kit. Moving down, we have the H-key handguard. This is another key piece at making this the proper German G36K-A4. Moving on, we have the rail and the stock. These pieces are a part of the German IDZ project and once again act as a staple part to make our Airsoft G36 a KA4. On the top of the IDZ project rail, we have an EOTech XPS-3 with the appropriate G33 magnifier. Overall, these small but important features really tie in the kit. My only flaw with this rifle for this impression is having it painted and not kept black like you see in this set of reference photos. As I had mentioned at the start of this video, I do not consider myself done with this impression kit yet. While this could pass as a valid impression for the Fallschrimjäger Regiment 26, I really want to get it down as close as possible. So you might be wondering, what changes do I plan to make to this kit? The first is simple. As I already mentioned it before, I plan to purchase the real Comtac XPIs. After this upgrade, I also plan to purchase the Bornak Air Rescue Harness. This is the specific black harness many individuals are wearing in this photo shoot. After this, I also plan to buy the Sonic 3 helmet, which looks very similar to the APH, but slightly different shape towards the ear cutouts. Lastly, as a much smaller detail, I plan to purchase the correct German standard issue HAIX boots. While all these changes are quite small, I still plan to do an update to this video in the future, just to make it more accurate. So that's all of today's impression kit video. I hope you all enjoy this, as this is a new style of video I honestly want to go forward with on this channel. Let me know in the comment section what you all think about this style of video and how I can change it to make it better. I have been looking forward to posting this one for a minute now, and I cannot explain enough how much I appreciate the support I've been getting on this channel. At the time of uploading this, I've already hit 400 subs, and honestly, I have always wanted to make content like this, so I cannot explain how happy this makes me. That's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.